Welcome to the seventh day of Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. You've made it, by the way. We're now officially halfway. It was supposed to be yesterday, but it's okay. So, guys, one lucky winner. We have a Chaos Impact special edition from our friends at TradingCardMint.com. Now, sadly, guys, this is going to be America only. For those of you that want to go ahead and enter into this, if you guys are from outside the U.S., go ahead and you can still comment. I like reading the comments. But all you guys got to do to get entered in to win today is, well, I ask that you guys check out TradingCardMint.com, as always. I heard that if you enter MCOL40 on checkout, you'll get the chance to save a little bit of money on your purchase. If you guys want to, win, all you got to do is comment, like the video. And I do ask to make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Because the amount of people that are like, oh, I'm not subbed to you, Robbie. I'm like, oh, wow. You guys hate me that much? Yeah, I was just kidding. Alright, guys. Let's dig on into 7th day of Christmas. Thank you, Trading Card Mint. You guys know you love me, right? Anthony Lotspeak sent in this deck on the 12 days of Akano. And we have a list not from Akano today. So what is up, guys? MCOL40 here. We are going to be looking at the ultimate Engine of Destruction deck today for all of you guys. Because Blue Eyes is that deck that everybody kind of reminisces about and looks at. And they're like, oh my gosh, this brings back my childhood. And after the last round of support with the bingo machine and the expensiveness of that engine in the game, a lot of players were kind of taken back from that. I don't think a lot of players necessarily realize that you can do other things and not need to have that expensive engine in your hands. Now, I've always been someone that believes that Blue Eyes is this deck that wants to go second. You are aiming to have all 6 of your resources, and then you are trying to end the game for your opponent. So that's where things like Evenly Matched aim to turn around the game. Now, in a deck like this, you are very combo oriented, and the downside to this deck is because you are combo oriented, you can't use as many hand traps as I would like to have in the main deck. Now, that's without saying that Imperm isn't necessarily a terrible trade-off. You can really up this deck to 41 if you want the extra Imperm. And also, Effect Veiler is a natural inbuilt searcher that you have for this deck. And worst case scenario, if you were forced to go first, you at least get the Floodgate effect of Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. But I wish this said your opponent can't source summon more than once a turn, but, it's fine. So, let's kind of dig into this and kind of see what we are supposed to do here. So we're playing triple copies of Blue Eyes Alternative. You reveal the brick in your hand, special summon this onto the field, and you get the ability to target one monster on the field that your opponent controls and destroy it, but this can't declare an attack that turn. Basically, you look to link out or Xyz summon with this, or synchro with it. Basically, you're just using it as a pop effect. Now, I know a lot of players have looked at this, because you can only summon one of him once per turn, and a lot of players kind of look at this card, they're like, okay, so I kind of want to go away from pursuing this card. I've seen builds that have cut this down to 2, just because, in the grand scheme of comboing and things like that, the card can end up being dead at certain points. So this is definitely the weakest chain in the deck if you have multiples of it present in your hand. Then we have 1 copy of the Dragon Spirit of White. I've seen a lot of older builds that are playing 2 of this. For this point in time, 1 of it's fine, because when you Dragon Shrine, you typically will dump this because it also is counted as a normal while in the graveyard. Also, on normal or special summon, you get to target a spell and trigger opponent controls, banish it, and then you get to tribute it to special summon a Blue Eyes from your hand. Elegantly, this card sucks. There's no easier way to say it. This card had a lot of potential in the earlier days when the format was slower, but this card really falls short these days. We have 1 copy of Effect Veiler. It's a hand trap. It might not be the best right now, but it has synergy with Sage, and that's what we really care about. So, on normal summon, you can add 1 level 1 Light Tuner from your deck to your hand. Guess who it searches? Effect Veiler. And then you can discard this card and target one effect monster you control. Send it to the graveyard, and you can special summon one Blue Eyes from your deck. So this does grant you the ability to toggle into a Blue Eyes to further pressure your opponent for a game. Outside of that, never been a big fan of 3 Sage, but I get what we're going for here. We have triple copies of Vishuda. So the thing that we care about here is this acts as an extender to out more cards. As long as you have no effect monsters, you have to go ahead and special this guy, for free by the way. And then you can literally link it out into the Monk to do other beautiful things with this. To banish this card from my hand or graveyard to target one card my opponent controls, return to the hand. So you get a free bounce off of this. Also, you get a free link climb for no reason. It seems good to me. And then the triple copies of the White Stone of Ancients. Literally, end phase effects are too slow, but I get it. And then we also care that you can banish this from your graveyard, target a Blue Eyes, and add it back to our hand. So if we need to get our fuel to summon the alternative dragon, we actually have it. It's one thing I will give to the stone. It's the immediate recurability that you get out of it is sometimes really worth it. Then the one White Stone, just searching for the bricks. And of course we have triple copies of the brick itself. There's nothing I can say to make this card look glamorous. It's 3,000, 2,500, and it's a light monster. There's really nothing else to it. We have the one copy of Dragon Shrine. Deck thinning to its maximum value is absolutely great. I wish this card actually drew, though. Now we have 2 copies of Mind Control. Outing the opponent's Floodgates, Thunder Dragon Colossus. Anything that can give this deck a hard time. Yeah, just moving on over to your side of the field. We have 1 copy Monster Reborn, and we have triple copies Pot of Desires. I think looking at this card, though, people are going to be like, really? We're playing triple Desires in my deck where I need Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, the card says draw 2. You're a going second OTK deck. The only thing that you're aiming to do is just go second and attempt to win the game. If you can't do that, well, you're not destined to win anyway. Triple copies Return of the Dragon Lords, generic revival, plus being able to spot removal, banish it from the graveyard to protect your big guys. Then we have 1 copy Silver's Cry, just an additional reviver for the home boys. And triple copies of Melody. The reason why you go second in this deck is so you don't get ashed, by the way. If you get ashed on your Melody, you walk away very slowly and start crying, because that's how it feels. And then triple copies to trade in for the additional bricks that you draw. You have plenty of targets to resolve this, I feel. And, well, if you get ashed, sometimes it be like that. You have triple copies of Evenly Matched for, like I said, going second when you're aiming to take advantage of the win cons of the game. Outside of that, I don't really have a problem with maining this. I think that this is the unfortunate way you have to go with this deck. Then we have 2 copies of Infinite Permanence, wrapping up the main deck for you Blue Eyes players out there. I really hope you guys do enjoy this deck. Blue Eyes is a hard concept to really stick down. And even if it is so low on the tier list, though, it does give the chance to shine quite well. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Monk of the Ten Yi, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Heretic Seal, Mr. 1 Soldier of Chaos. So, by the way, you can actually make this, and you can actually make it indestructible, because you just need that level 7 or higher monster. Guess what Blue Eyes are? They're 8s. So, hard making this isn't going to be a problem, because you can get 3 monsters on the field relatively okay with this. Then we have 1 number 90, 1 of the Snaphold Sky Prism, 1 Hope Harbinger, 1 Full Armor, 1 Cypher Dragon, and the 1 Cypher Blade. Then we have the 2 copies of Spirit Dragon. This card's not as good as it used to be. I wish it was better. 1 Black Rose Moonlight, 1 Azure Eyes, and the 1 copy of the 2 copies of my Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field. I'll just go ahead and make this, because I can. Then side deck here, we have triple copies of Lancia, triple copies of Ash Blossom, triple System Down, triple Twin Twister, and triple copies of this. So this fun little card says we target 1 Blue Eyes monster we control. This turn, that face-up monster is unaffected by card effects, except its own. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, any monster it battles is destroyed at the end of the damage step. When this card is in your graveyard, if you normal or special summon a Blue Eyes, you can set this card. The banishment leaves the field. Protection for your huge boss monster seems really good to me, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I like that quite a lot. So, Alright, so this wraps up Anthony's deck profile for you guys. Like I said, if you guys want to get in today's contest, all you gotta do is like and comment on this video. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. It is easy as 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you on the next spectacular day of Christmas. By the way, we're going to day 13 and 14 because I started too early. Shock. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.